with these. So we're gonna get, this is shade 5, and this one has kind of an orangey tint. So I kind of want this as my base today. And I'm gonna do my entire top lip. And this is a stain, so if you get like in the wrong spot, you do want to get it off right away. Also, with it being peel off, you don't want too thin of a layer. So you want to make sure there is a decent amount of product. This is getting a little old because I've had it for a while and I've used these quite a bit. So I'm just dipping back in just to make sure I get my entire lip covered. Good morning, Marla. I'm totally a summer girl. Me too. So you are excited for the 80s then. All right, we're gonna do just a little more here. I noticed on the makeup inspo, there was way more like color on her top lip, and it was like an orangey gold color. So I wanna make sure to do my entire top lip, and then we're only gonna do the outside of the bottom. I've done this before and actually it looks pretty good. I don't really know the reasoning behind it. That's probably something an actual like legit makeup artist figured out. Maybe it makes your lips look plumper. I don't know. Okay, and we're just gonna let that dry. Did I say good morning already, Marla? How are you? What is up? What are you up to today? Okay. I'm gonna open these. I should have opened these before I did my foundation, but yeah, I forgot. I'm excited to try these. Anyways, what I was gonna say is I had never actually heard of this brand, and I don't know if we were talking about affiliate stuff or what, but you guys were the ones who recommended like that you loved these brushes, that they were so good, and you knew they worked with affiliates. So I went ahead and sent them an email, and I don't know if they have like a legit like affiliate program or if they just didn't sign me up for it. But they did send me an invite on TikTok. I'll be honest, I don't sell hardly anything on TikTok. I try my best, but I don't know, I'm just kind of better at Facebook, I guess. So they might see that and be like, yeah, we're not working with this girl. But anyways, I linked it up in the description. So this is the eye brush set. This is kind of nice because it actually has a list on the back of what they are. So we'll definitely try these out today. Thank you, Dawn. I think it's from Shein. I'll check. But you guys were the ones who said these were like the best brushes. It is very, very soft. So we're gonna use these for our eye look today. And then let's open the face brushes. Very soft. This one's like a nice big angled brush. We can definitely use that on our cheeks. I have a mix. So I have some more expensive brushes and I do have some cheaper brushes. So I have like a cheap pack linked, and I like having that because do better brushes blend your makeup better? Probably yes, but I do like having a little variety of like different shapes, different sizes, things like that. And sometimes, you know, you're balling on a budget, so you're not trying to buy, you know, 20 more expensive brushes to have your entire collection. So I have a couple options up above, but these do feel very, very nice. And actually, like I said, you guys recommended this to me. I could have totally used this one for my foundation, but we'll go ahead and maybe we'll use it for our bronzer, and then we'll try this littler one for our blush. How cute. They are BK Beauty. Yes. Yep, BK Beauty. So I had never heard of it, like I said, but you guys were the ones who told me about them. So I'm excited to try them. All right, let's go in with a little Long and Berry. This is the blush by Ophir, but it's in more of a bronzing shade. So I love it as like a matte bronzer option, but it is under the blushes. So if you grab it or you want to add it to your Buy More, Save More cart, find it under blush. Yes, they are. I have those. I bought the ones for small eyes. That is so cool that they make that. I have the BK Beauty Concealer Brush and love it. See, everybody loves it. And actually, how beautiful is that? That actually is really, really pretty. Sometimes I find when I use like more densely bristled brushes like this, it almost kind of makes it a little too harsh. But this really is just still such a soft, pretty, pretty blend. I'm so glad you guys put me on this. And I'm just going right where my natural like line is for my cheek. I'm going right above that. And I'm just gonna kind of carve it out and also bronze the face up a bit. That is so pretty. I am so excited that you guys put me on these. Wow, I love that. I actually love, love, love the blend. Did you get the hooded eye brushes? I don't know. Did they say that? Oh yeah, yep, it is. Hooded / small eye. I have a partially hooded eye, so I don't have a fully hooded. If you're not sure what hooded means, it's basically where this part of your eye covers your lid. So like you can see mine sits partially on top of it. It's like you can't see that. A fully hooded eye is where you can't even see the lid. You can only see this kind of brow area. They feel very soft though, and after seeing how this is blending our blush, I'm very excited to try them. Yes, Dawn, I actually did link them, so they should be up in the description, but if you guys have any issues with the link, just let me know. So I linked it under BK face brushes and BK eye brushes. And both are in a set, so the set of 3 face brushes come together, and then the set of 5 eye brushes come together in those links. Pretty. I actually love that. Thank you guys so much for recommending. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit on our nose, but not crazy, because as you guys know, I don't know that I have the shape of a nose that needs contoured or that benefit, and not that it doesn't need it, but that benefits from contour. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe. Maybe. And then I am actually going to go ahead, since we want a really cohesive look, but we're going to be using a lot of oranges and browns. I'm going to take a little bit of this same color, and I'm going to go right in the crease of my eye with this fluffy brush. This is, I can tell, very, very soft, so it's going to be good for preventing